So I've tore the dash open on the truck here. Now this probably wouldn't normally be required to install a ham radio in a truck, but I have my own plans as to what I'm doing here. This isn't going to be a tutorial on how to take apart the dash on a Chevy truck, because I didn't know how to do this when I started, and I've been learning as I go. For the most part, what I can tell you is chock the wheels, set the e-brake, tilt the steering wheel all the way down, put it in as low a gear as possible, and gently pull the trim out. Surprisingly, it's not that bad. There's only a couple of connections on my truck that required that I, loosen them up, take them off. So I disconnected those. You can see them hanging, and I've removed it. Now, reason being is I needed to get the CD player, the factory extension unit for the stereo, which was a CD deck in there. I'm removing that, and I'm going to be putting a blank face in there. And I had a different stereo that I wanted to install in here, which had audio inputs and outputs, and it's just a much nicer stereo. I've run my microphone for its hands-free kit. I got to put the trim back in for that. While I was at it, I went ahead and I mounted the high-def radio tuner that comes with it, and I've pulled the factory cable for the antenna back from the radio's factory location for the antenna and brought it over here close to this. Now later I'll be able to put the adapter for an additional audio input in on this. And while I was at it, I went ahead and I started running the RCAs for a subwoofer in the event that I want to run that. If I want to do anything else with the audio ins and outs, which you can see this guy has a lot of them on it, I can always run those later. Went through, got my factory wiring harness all together, and this should work fairly nice.